Good morning, viewers. Welcome to our midnight live broadcast where we talk about the state of our nation. And tonight, we'll be talking about the possibility of the news that is trending online. And what would that be? That Omoyole Sowore is demanding 14-point agenda towards this nationwide protest that we're about to carry on. We are going to revisit the nation wide broadcast demand. But before that, we also look into the possibility, because a lot of people are asking questions like, how is it going to happen? How are we going to achieve this? And when you look at what Omoyole Sowore is demanding, that is what almost every Nigerians, I mean well-meaning Nigerians anyway, that is what so many Nigerians are clamoring for. That is what people who are agitating are even agitating for. So when you look at this 14-point agenda that Omoyole Sowore wants, though, according to him, it's not that he is the one that just writes it out and said, this is what we are demanding. He carried out a poll, from different sectors to know what are the people agitating, what are Nigerians really want. And they came up with that 14-point agenda that without government not meeting these points, that the protest is not going to end. So tonight, I want us to look into what is the possibility of achieving this. Is it possible? Because so many people are doubting the fact that a lot of protests have happened before, like NSAS and so on and so forth. But at the end, do they really achieve the purpose? So that is what we are going to discuss tonight. Thanks, everybody. Welcome to this channel. If you are just joining, this is a public opinion platform where everybody will come, you share your opinion on the comment section. You can call through WhatsApp, call them. We discuss, we share our opinion about the issue that is affecting our nation. Callistus, good morning, welcome. At a very dark man, good morning, welcome. So let us revisit what Omoyole Sowore is really putting up, that without this, that this protest is not going to end. Number one, he says, scrap the 1999 constitution and replace it with a people-made constitution for the Federal Republic of Nigeria through a sovereign national conference to be immediately followed by a national referendum. Hello, Nigerians. You see this first one, that is the bedrock of everything that is happening in this country. This number one demand is the bedrock of everything that is happening in this country. Why do I say so? Right from the time of 1999 Constitution, a lot of people perceive that the Constitution is full of error. A lot of senior advocates of Nigeria like Falana, Onisagbakoba, and so on and so forth. Everybody is talking about that this Constitution must be amended, this Constitution must be scrapped, this Constitution must be replaced. And I am happy to see it on this demand that Omoyole Sowore put forth. And it says, for us to change this Constitution, there must be a national conference where every Nigerian representative, every tribe, even though we are 1,000 tribes, every tribe will be represented and a constitution will be made by the people. That is what Omoyole is saying in this number one demand. And he said that a referendum should follow. You know what? If we want to be one Nigeria, let us have a referendum for it. If we don't want to be one Nigeria, let us have a referendum for it. So that is number one. We are going to revisit all of them. And people are asking questions, what is the possibility of this thing coming to pass? Because the reason why people are asking, they know that if this thing come to pass, believe me, everything we are talking about will come to place. Now, let me take that quickly. Number two, it says, toast the Senate arm of the Nigerian legislative system to keep the House of Representatives and make lawmaking a part-time endeavor. We don't need Nigerian Senate. We don't need Nigerian Senate at all. We don't need Nigerian Senate. So that is number two. We are going to revisit all of them. Don't worry. Thanks everyone for joining. James Onwukwe, good morning. Thanks for joining. Chede Njoko, thanks for joining. Good morning. Onye Kwendo Osili, good morning. Thanks for joining. Now, if you want to, share your opinion about this, you can give me a call. Now, let us receive our first call before we go number 3. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon over there. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
All right. My name is Kenny. I'm calling from the United States of America.
Okay, welcome, sir. We are already at number 2 of the 14-point agenda that must be met before this forthcoming protest will be called to end. A lot of people are asking, what is the possibility of these demands being actualized? People really want to see this thing come to pass, but how can they do it, and what is the possibility? What is your own opinion about that? Do you think it's possible?
Well, why I called, first of all, I called to create an awareness for you right now that your platform is becoming global this time around. And I heard some of my friends talking about your platform. So, and they didn't know that I also participate in your platform. And those my friends were in Switzerland. So I want you to know right now that your platform is becoming indispensably global. So I want you to know that, first of all. And then I wanted to contribute at last, but I just wanted to create this awareness. But let me just drop a word there. First of all, prior 2023 election, many people who don't know Bola Ahmed Tinubu very well, who called him a Democrat, stood by his past words that Nigeria, that he doesn't believe in one Nigeria. And prior 2014-2015 capture of Nigerian state by APC, Tinubu became connected with the APC of Buhari and others who believe in one Nigeria. So you see now, these are two unconnected figures connecting themselves because of one agenda. And that one agenda is to become president of Nigeria. They are now connected. So now, for you to ask if it is possible, I want you to look at everything Tinubu said while he was not yet a president. If he is doing it now that he is a president. If you can answer in affirmation that he is doing it, then know that it is possible. If you are answering it in non-affirmation, then know that it's not possible. What I'm saying is this. Tinubu and Buhari, they went on protest against Goodluck Jonathan's administration.
Yeah, based on record.
And then Tinubu himself, on video clips, threatened INEC. And the vice president of Tinubu, Osibanjo, threatened to run a parallel government.
I have the video.
To run a parallel government. Now, when the election of 2023 was done, the running mate, I think the running mate of P2B, he made that kind of comment and he was threatened. And now people are preparing to protest. They are threatened with security apparatus. I'm just pointing out all these things for you to know that referendum you are talking about, if the current president of Nigeria still believes that Nigeria is not one. So you can read the handwriting on the wall that when you achieve what you want on the political status or level in Nigeria, you forget everything you have said. Exactly. Because people are not held accountable of what they say in political stratus of Nigeria. If it is in developed countries like America, they will use those words
against him
and they will fail election.
Yeah.
They will fail election. But everything Tinubu said, I don't believe in one Nigeria. He protested. He
calls for a revolution. I have the record.
So what I'm trying to tell you in effect is that even when he was a governor, this local government autonomy people are talking about now, He never accepted it. Check the records. The records will tell you that. So when you are talking about this, I began to laugh. Why? Because he has achieved what he wanted. He was a kind of consistent politician that people were seriously convinced that this is what he wants and this is where he's heading to. But they didn't know that he never meant what he was saying. It was just to arrive at the politics. Remember, according to the revelation of Atiku after the election, that Tinubu wanted to be a running mate of President Buhari. If he wanted to be a running mate of Atiku, which means he wanted to run this Muslim ticket. And for you to run a Muslim ticket, this is robbing Peter to pay Paul. It means that you don't believe in balance. You don't believe in equity. You don't believe in justice. You don't believe in this is federation, for crying out loud. So to make my words short, I don't think that this is gonna happen.
Okay. And if it happens, what are you going to do? Will you be happy about that?
I would be happy, but I want you to take 1 + 1 is equals to 2. But here, 1 + 1 is turning into 8. Because if you watch very well what is going on, whenever something serious is being discussed, something will come out to distract it. People were talking about hunger protests and everything. They began talking about changing of national anthem.
Okay.
Before you know it, it was changed. People were talking about hardship, blah, 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 blah. Before you know it, they're talking about buying presidential jet. And people are trying to, but now the attention is trying to be divided. So he is trying to do whatever he wants to rule and then get away from there. So my brother, to my own contribution, I don't think it will be achievable on that Tinubu. I don't think, but if it happens, I would be happy. But I don't think, I believe 75% that it will not happen on that Tinubu. It's just part of his distractions. That's what I believe. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. The last question I'm going to ask you is that, what are your contributions, since you know what is about to happen, but you don't just believe that this could happen? What are your contributions, or what are the things you are doing to make sure that this thing happens, since it is for the betterment of everyone? Look at just what they are demanding, that this constitution should be scrapped. There should be a national conference where people will talk about their nation and their constitution, and a referendum will follow. So with all these things, what are your contributions to make sure that this planned protest will be successful and for us to achieve what they are demanding?
First of all, I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos. I am so much connected to military family and all this stuff. You see, when we were studying chemistry and physics and mathematics in my secondary school level days, when you are trying to solve a formula, or you are trying to solve maybe an issue in mathematics or whatever, and you see that you started very badly and you are about to end badly, what do? You cancel that particular assignment and start afresh. Is it not true?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, but in Nigeria, things has fallen apart and the center cannot hold no longer.
Okay.
But right now, I keep looking at Nigeria from political side, philosophical side, psychological side, social side, civilian side, layman side. Man, I don't see any solution in Nigeria right now. The only solution Nigeria can have now is this disintegration, so that people will go and start afresh.
Okay, how will that disintegration happen? If not, I hope you have read the demands Sowore posted in his X account that was published by Shara reporters as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
I read it.
Okay.
That disintegration, there is something, Dele Faro Timi or something like that. One guy, I don't know his name.
Okay.
One lawyer in Nigeria, Dele Faro Lote, I don't know his name. There was something he said. He said that there are positive things about Tinubu rigging himself into office. Things you don't know before, you have started knowing them right now.
Okay.
Since I was born in Nigeria, I have never heard that the Hausas and the Fulanis can be fighting. I never heard publicly. I read history, but I never heard that the Hausas can have the guts to tell the Fulanis to mind their business. And I don't know that, but I read in history about Hausa and Fulani. But right now, I was so shocked to see in the internet that the Hausas released information on the internet, or a statement that the Fulanis are the people that are not part of the protest or something, which means they are trying to tell us that they should not be identified as Fulanis. But before, we identified them as Northerners. So Tinubu has made the Hausas to raise their heads. That is point number one. Then point number two is that other tribes in Nigeria have started raising their heads to tell them, hey, we exist here. And some people who, first of all, supported evil are now condemning evil, whether it is because the government does not favor them, people like Asari Dokubo and others, people like El Rufai and others. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is this. With the experience of NSAS, I was in America, I wasn't in Nigeria during the NSAS, I was following it up in the internet, though I visited Nigeria, then left before it started happening. So, with the experience I have about this entity called Nigeria, they have started already sowing the seed of discord about the protest. If you watch this protest, they have started pointing the Igbos, whereas the Igbos have said categorically we are not part of the protest. And then some of the houses are kind of they're detaching themselves.
Well, I believe that all those things are on social media. You know why? It's a social media propaganda that few people are just saying these people should not join, people should not join. You see, I am on ground. When I mean I am on ground, I know what is happening on ground. And I know how enthusiastic people are towards this upcoming protest. I know that people are going to turn up massively. I know about that.
Okay, but how trustworthy is Sowore being informed? Okay, I don't think that he's informed, yes, but how trustworthy is Sowore in this protest Nigerians are about to embark on? How trustworthy is he? Because
First of all,
these points we are talking about, all of them we are a kind of submerged into the demands of Sowore. Though I had 12 before, according to one of my friends in Nigeria, then he sent me copies of it. Now I saw 14, but that 14 of Sowore included certain things I was telling my friend that was not in the 12. So that of Sowore is more encompassing, more authentic for me. So my problem is, how trustworthy is Sowore about leading? I don't know if he's leading or what. How trustworthy, since you said you're on ground, how trustworthy is Sowore?
First of all, I really want to say this. Sowore have been consistent, number one. And you see, before the NSAS, I know that so many people claim the background of NSAS that they started it, but from the record I have here, Sowore was also the one that started the mobilization. This man has been consistent. Like I was speaking with one of my friends today. I said, like, if you want to talk about people who are really condemned for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, you can't mention one or two people without mentioning Omoyinde Sowore, in the sense that Sowore was arrested and detained for 5 years because of Nnamdi Kanu. People don't know about this. Because of the meeting he had with Nnamdi Kanu, that was why DSS now arrested him when he came back. And secondly, you see the court process of Nnamdi Kanu. Sowore has always been there. His phone has been seen so many times. So this man has always fight for people, let me say, that are oppressed. You see how many times we go to Chinese television, Arise News, and call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and says that Kanu is being held because of the injustice against the Igbo people. And if Sowore, as people said, I know people have their own opinion, but I trust this guy. I trust this guy because of his record. He has remained consistent. So many people will start and they will stop. You understand? So when you see the record of this man, you see, we are not forcing anybody like to go and protest. But at least those who are not going to protest, we don't want them to discourage people who are going to protest, because we really understand the reason why some persons said they are not going to protest, because of discrimination, that if they are protesting, they will tag them that these people are IPOB, maybe because of that, the soldier might shoot them and so on and so forth. These are the reasons people are given. And I'm not against their own, reason. But I am saying that they should not discourage other people that want to do the protest. So I really trust this guy and believe this guy. Sowore is the first person that started calling for this protest again. So the first protest he faced it, that was August 5th. That is when this protest is going to happen. Before everybody started talking about it and so on and so forth. So I believe that this guy is really trying. Okay, that is my own opinion about that.
Okay, for me to conclude now, just as the reason why I called you, I want you to know once again that the platform is becoming global. There is a handle after yesterday. I went home. I checked all those people that were contributing. I checked the handles and everything. Some of them I was able to check their backgrounds and the background checks and other stuff. Those people are real. For now, there is somebody who is there. You see the very dark black man? You saw it there? That guy is the very dark man you see there, man. So you have to know that the platform is attracting a lot of people towards you. And when I was talking with one of my friends in the House of Representatives, I also talked about that. And he mentioned their platform. So I want you to take note of that and then keep on doing your good works. One thing I love about you is that you're objective. Keep being objective and never.
Thank you so much.
That. Thank you very much and God bless you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right. Good morning, viewers. Thanks for joining, everyone. So as we were discussing before, we are talking about the possibility, because a lot of people are asking me questions. How is this going to be possible? This 14-point agenda that Sowore has put on the internet, that this is what we are demanding, and without that, we are not ending this protest. So we have talked about number one, scraping the constitution, having a national conference where everybody will come together and now made the constitution of the people. Then referendum should follow that. That is the first one. Then the second one, the Senate has to be scrapped, and National Assembly should be a part-time something. Then the third one says, pay Nigerian workers a minimum wage of nothing less than 250,000 monthly. And we all are aware, this is what the Nigerian Labour Congress have been fighting for. This is what they have been fighting for right from time that the minimum wage should be 250,000. So I think even Nigerian Labour Congress should prioritize this protest. I know that they are still discussing with the federal government about the issue of the minimum wage, but it is important that they should prioritize this protest. Now, number 4 says, invest heavily in education and give Nigerian students grants, not loans. Aggressively pursue free and compulsory education for the children across Nigeria. That is very, very important. You see, we have too many beggars in Nigeria. If you ask them, why are you not in school? They will tell you that because I can't afford school fees. Now, one of these demands is that the federal government should make sure that, like, primary, secondary school is supposed to be compulsory and free education. If possible, make it up to secondary school level. Is it not our money? Make it up to secondary school level and stop all this lavishing our money on useless projects like VP House of 15 billion. Do you know if you put 15 billion into primary school, it will give almost the whole children in Nigeria free education? So that is what we are talking about. Now, number 5, it says, release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and demilitarize the Southeast. You know, Southeast is full of military checkpoints. You will move from here to here, checkpoints, whereas where problems are in the North, no military there. A lot of, insurgents happening, insecurity happening. As I talked to you, that was yesterday, in Benue, some communities were being sacked, no military there, no police. But in the Southeast, almost everywhere, checking point. If you come to Southside, everywhere, checking point. So this thing is not balance, and our military is being used by the politicians, which is not supposed to be so. The military are suffering. They are not supposed to suffer. They go through all these things. When I was doing the statistics, I was doing some calculation yesterday. I discovered that Nigerian military, they are not enough to handle even the states in the South. They are very few, and people are not interested to join the military. These are the issues that the presidency is supposed to be looking into. So that number 5 is to release Nnamdi Kanu conditionally and demilitarize the Southeast. Now number 6 is rationalize publicly owned enterprise sold to government officials and cronies. Let me explain this. It's very, very important. You see, Nigeria have a lot of things before, but they sold it to their fellow politicians at cheap price. They call it privatization. All those things are fraud. Because of this now, when you are talking about the internal generated revenue, why before Nigeria has money, but now Nigeria don't have money, apart from they are looting our money, many places that we are supposed to have money, they sold it to their fellow politicians, which is very bad. Now, number 7 is to reinstate a corrupt free subsidy regime to reduce hunger, starvation, and multidimensional poverty. I am the first person that said this when they remove fuel subsidy. I say this subsidy they remove is of non-benefit to the poor, because the poor will buy fuel at the high rate. When the federal government will receive the money of subsidizing non-subsidizing the fuel, now the money will not also go to the poor. Everything I said is coming to pass now. So if they remove the subsidy, directly the poor people will enjoy it, because the price of fuel will reduce. That will affect transportation, affect the price of goods in the market. Now, number 8, it says to probe past and present Nigerian leaders who have looted the treasury, recover their loot, and deposit it in a special account to fund education, healthcare, and infrastructure. You see, as if these things that Sowore wrote, as if I was the one that even write it for him. These are the things I was talking the other day. That if for example, if I'm the president of Nigeria today, all these new, like Yaya Bello them, Ekpa them, all of them, they have skeleton in their cupboard. Their files are in the EFCC. Now, I will recover this money. I will not jail them. I will not jail them. I will forgive them, but I will recover this money, use it to fund like free education, put it on a special account and use it to do something, because at the end, these people will take this money to the judges. They will take this money to the judiciary, and the judiciary will just forget about everything. You saw the statistics that they released, that the judges are the highest people before the police that received bribe in 2023. What are we not talking about? So at the end, these people will still take the money to the judiciary and everything will end. Now, number 9 is a restructuring of the Nigeria to accommodate Nigerian diversity, resource control, decentralization, and regional development. Number 10, reforms of security agencies to stop continuous human rights violation and duplication of security agencies and enhance the physical security of Nigerian citizens. Number 11, to establish a special energy fund immediately to drive massive corruption-free power sector development. 12, immediate reconstitution of the Nigerian electoral body, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to remove corrupt individuals and partisan hacks appointed to manipulate the election. So I think in this regard, what I was even thinking that should be added here is that the president should not appoint INEC chairman again. INEC chairman should be maybe the highest professor or the oldest. There should be some criteria to get INEC chairman, because if a president appoints an INEC chairman, there is 90% probability that the man will be able to bow to the pressure of the someone who appointed him. History has demonstrated that. So I believe that president should not appoint INEC chairman again. Now that thing, it says massive investment in public works and industrialization will help employ Nigerian teaming youth. Number 14, and the last, massive shake-up in the Nigerian judiciary to remove cabal of corrupt generation of judges and judicial officers that continue denying everyday citizens access to real justice. So these are the issues, the 14 demands that the Nnamdi Sowore is putting before the federal government, that without doing this, we are not going to stop this protest. We are not going to end this protest. So as I was saying before, please, if you don't want to be part of this protest, I don't want you to limit the morale of people who want to participate. If you don't want to participate, don't discourage people who want to participate. You have your reasons why you don't want to participate, right? Very good. Nobody's arguing with you, but don't use it as a tool to demoralize people who really want to participate. Now, everything that Omonde Sowore put on here, people are saying this is what we want. But the question they are asking is, how is it going to pass? So that is where I need your opinions. Good morning, everyone. So if you are just joining in, know that this is a public opinion platform where everybody can talk about the issues we are discussing. You can call through WhatsApp call. We'll receive your call and address the issue according to your own opinion. And we'll still ask you questions. You can also write your comment on the comment section over there. Mr. Ndoma said, my brother, I don't think that the protest is going to be possible because the protest is not yet in place, but they have started tagging it Igbo protest. We should be mindful of social media. Forget about it. This thing we are all saying, it is only one person that said it. They are tagging it Igbo protest. But Igbo say they are not going to protest, so nobody is tagging it Igbo protest. Igbo man is not the one organizing it. So let us leave all those things. Let us leave all those things. Even though they are tagging it Igbo protest, some among the demands of the protest is to release Nnamdi Kanu, of which that is what the Igbos have been asking since. So I believe that nobody is dragging you out of your house. If you don't want to protest, stay at home. Nobody is against you. But don't worry about it. Don't say it. Don't tell people, do not protest, do not do this, do not do that. So that is my own opinion about that. That if you do not want to protest, don't discourage others. Now, some persons are also saying that why do people want to protest? Tinubu is just 1 year and something in office. I love them. The reason why I am laughing then is because these people don't know what Buhari, Tinubu, the likes of Onoshoyinka, they don't know what they did to Goodluck Jonathan. If you know what they did to Goodluck Jonathan, you will start the protest before the date. These people, there is nothing they did not do against Goodluck Jonathan and PDP. And you see, that is the reason why I am very, very angry with PDP today. PDP is supposed to be a leading opposition party that's supposed to be following the Tinubu's administration bomber to bomber. That's supposed to be checkmating them, fighting them. But they all are lying with the useless opposition party I've ever seen. That is PDP. The PDP, they are very, very useless. Now, everyone is talking about protest. The PDP, they are keeping quiet. But during PDP, Young Goodluck administration, it was both the AC, all of them, their combination. They carried out protests against Goodluck Jonathan. Do you know the price of fuel there? Do you know the price of the rate of dollar to naira then? Do you know how insecurity was at minimum? Then, even though they sponsor insecurity, they sponsor Chibokes and so on and so forth. But the insecurity was not like this then. So everything, they shake everything up. They scatter everywhere. Now, people are trying to tell us, you should not talk about the protest again. Do not put fire. Do not ask people to start the protest. Do not do this. Do not do that. And every day people are dying. People are dying every day. No one is talking about them. So let me know what you think. It will be a very good morning. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Fire said, Sowore is well exposed and intelligent, no doubt. And if the Igbos don't want to involve, let them be. It is too much. Is it too much to be asked for? Absolutely, it is not. See, this meeting, Mr. Okocha, is not only you and this guy, allowing other people to speak their mind. Yes, absolutely. You can call in and let us hear what you have to say. Sowore is really trying. Okay. So we are divided. The protest is not going nowhere. Okay, that is your opinion. I'm not against your opinion. And Very Dark Man says it is necessary for Igbos to join the protest. The North leaders are telling the Hausas not to protest, that Igbos are the one planning the protest. Yes, that is what I heard, but that is a propaganda, it's not going to work. So let me receive this caller. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, sister. Please reduce the volume of your end there. I mean the YouTube.
Okay.
This
yes,
thing.
yes.
Oh, please kindly tell us.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Kindly tell us your name and where you are calling from. I think I know you very well, but the viewers would like to know you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Sister Glory, and I'm calling from the East. So, thank you, brother, for everything that you share and for speaking the truth. I mean, you are one of the few who actually do speak the truth.
Thank you.
But in my own case, I stand on the word of God, because everything that is happening right now is written in the Bible. I know many people do not want to hear it because they have all forsaken the Lord. But I just want to make one thing very clear for what is happening. For those who love God, they will go and read their Bible and understand what is happening. So I'm going to just briefly read from the book of Jeremiah, verse 1, from 13 to 16. Okay. Just to understand what is happening. So
you want to read Bible for us? Okay, no problem.
Yes, for you to understand, because he said everything that is happening right now has already been. There is nothing new under the sun.
Okay.
Now, many people may not understand it, but if you can give me the audience to just read that in our hearing.
Go on.
The word of the Lord came unto me the second time, saying, What seest thou? And I said, I see a sitting pot, and the face thereof is towards the north. Then the Lord said unto me, Out of the north an evil shall break forth upon all the inhabitants of the land. Lo, I will call all the families of the kingdoms of the north, saith the Lord, and they shall come, and they shall set every one his throne at the entry of the gates of Jerusalem, and against all the walls thereof round about, and against all the cities of Judah. And I will utter my judgments against them, touching all their wickedness, and who who are forsaking me, and have burned incense unto other gods, and worship the works of their own hands. When the Lord showed me about these things about to happen, this is the scripture the Lord took me to and said, His time to judge the wicked. So we know the wickedness in this country. Now, many people will blame Tinubu. Yeah, Tinubu is the one that is there sitting there, but there were other wicked leaders that have ruled this Nigeria before. It's just his time now, and this sitting pot is coming. Now, I've just seen a video this evening about a protest. They call it a peaceable Muslim protest in Gobe. If you watch the video, brother, I have sent it to your WhatsApp.
Okay.
There is not one Nigerian flag, but in Nigeria, Palestinians from Palestine who are fighting Israel over there are protesting in Gobe, Nigeria. Not one Nigerian flag. They call it peaceable flag. They call it peaceable protests. Please watch it. Now, the plan of what is going on is already revealed, but of course, the people's eyes are closed. They cannot see it. They are coming after your land, coming after your heritage. They are coming to take what belongs to you. So I can understand that many people want to go out to protest, but I have called my Easterners, Igbo brothers and sisters. I say, do not join them. Do not join the Muslim. Do not join any of these people to go and protest, because it's the time for God's judgment. God will fight for his people, and we shall hold our peace.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question from what you are saying. You see, this is a nationwide protest. They are not saying that you or anyone should join each other. You can protest in your state. It is just like during the NSAS, people protested everywhere. So what do you think? Is it joining people also by protesting in your state, in your community?
What do they call it? Like you said, they are saying that it's an Igbo protest.
No, it is not. It is not. It is not.
No, that's what they said. That's what they said.
Okay.
But it's not our protest. We have always been a peaceable people, but they like to tag us. You know, it's always written in the Bible, they hate us without cause. You understand? But God is about to judge those for the controversy of Zion, for the controversy of his people, all that they have done to his temple, all that they have done to his people. God now is said, I will encamp about my house because of the armies and because of him that passed by, because I have seen it with my own eyes. I have said enough. I greet all of you now. I just pray that all of you will be praying for our people, both them in diaspora, both them here. You see, this war is not a physical war alone. It's a spiritual war. And we are in the end times. All those who believe in Jesus Christ, whether they like it or not, Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father, and every knee shall bow. Whether they like it or not, we are not Muslim. We worship Jesus. We have a God, and his name is Jehovah Jesus Christ. So whether they come from all part of the world, all Tinubu sell Nigeria, God has already shown me Nigeria split in 3 places.
But the suffering in Nigeria is not all about Muslim or Christian or traditional people. The suffering is for everybody.
It's the suffering of good and bad, wicked, light and darkness. It is the suffering. It is the last time. I don't know if you remember. Many people can call it all manner of things, but you see, there are those. It's a 2-side thing now. Whether you are choosing Jesus or you are choosing Satan. You understand? It is a light and darkness war. It's a war for souls. You can call it starvation. You can call it whatever name they want to give it. But if you read the Bible, the Lord call it is the last time. So people have to choose where they want to belong. You want to go and follow darkness, go and make allegiance with Satan, be your own guest. If you want to turn to Jesus, you have to trust him to fight your war for you. Because that's what he said in Exodus 14:14. I will fight for you and you shall hold your peace.
I understand.
God is able to fight for us.
I understand, sister. You see, this is also a national issue. You know, in a nation, like you are a Christian now, I respect your religion. I'm also a Christian. I respect my religion. But I also respect other people's religion as well, because we are talking about nation.
Religion. I fear God.
Yes,
yes. God. I'm not following
religion. I'm coming. I'm just giving a point. Like tomorrow now, everybody's now agitating. Yoruba people want their own country. The Southeasterners want Biafra. When we still have Biafra, then we will still have all these, many people inside Biafra, the Muslim, the Jews, the Christian, the traditionals, all of them are also there. You understand? So even your own people are also Muslims. Your own people are also Jews. Your own people are also Christians. I understand purely about the word of God you spoke. Very enlightening. I understand it very well. And I think you prove a point. You prove a point. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. At the end of the day, whether we like it or not, we will see what happens at the end of the tunnel. Because when the Lord told me that I want to split the country, we don't expect that the country is just going to split into 3 by just like that. There's going to be a shaking. There's going to be earthquake. There's going to be many things. People are going to be angry. Yes. And then the country will be split into that 3 places. That God wants to split it. I pray that everyone will be praying instead of being angry for nothing. Okay, I know people are hungry. People are angry. It is time for them to wake up. He said, be angry. Be angry. Let righteousness break forth as brightness. Let the new Jerusalem come. Let righteousness break forth. It is clear that sin has brought all these evil things. Because how can you put a man that you know purely is an evil man in power and they glorify evil? Of course, people have to eat what they prepare. They have to sleep in the bed that they made. They made it.
I understand, sister. But you did not answer our question anyway. But we understand.
What is your question? Answer it again.
The question we are asking.
Now answer it the best way I can.
Yeah, the question we are asking, and that is what I want the callers to focus is: how do we achieve this 14-point agenda? Do we think it is possible? A 14-point agenda of the protest that they are going to do. But I understand your own side of it, what you explain and everything.
It's a spiritual war. Yes, I don't go really point of whether we can achieve it. I know everything can be achieved if we trust on God. But the world, this Nigeria, has abandoned God. In fact, they just signed us Samoa giving open hell.
No, they have not signed it.
Selling the people.
They have not signed it.
I pray that they will not.
They have not signed it.
That is the abomination of desolation.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I pray that God will save whom He will save. Yes. All right. God bless all of you listeners, and God bless you, brother. May He continue to strengthen you to do His work, to talk, to speak the truth. Continue to do that. There is not a lot of people who speak truth these days anymore. All right. Talk to you soon. Good night, all of you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Let's have another caller, please. And please, can you reduce the volume from your end, sir? Please reduce the volume of your YouTube.
Okay, I'll reduce it. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm calling from London.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining. What's your name, sir?
Thank you, Okocha. You're doing your best. I'm following you all the time. God will bless you.
Amen. Thank
Regarding
you,
the lady that just spoke in, she says she's a Christian and she's quoting Bible. Jesus will not come down himself to fight our battle. He will use us. He will use his people. And I want to let you know that the way they can do it is to continue pushing.
That is right.
They continue pushing because the government, or probably I say Nigeria as a governance, has believed that Nigerians, oh, don't worry, when we give them money, they will shut up. Oh, let us use this one. Let us use, they know how to divide and rule. They use this religion to split us. They use culture to divide us. They use tradition and race to divide us. And also, that man, forget, he's a criminal. He's a drug addict. That is why he's not bothered about anything that's been going on. And he believes that Nigerians are stupid. And I would say, yes, Nigerians are stupid. Because the moment they give them something, or they give one of them something to go and distribute amongst them, they forget that the future is what they should be fighting for, not now. You see, this protest now is fully supported. Unfortunately, I wish I were in Nigeria. I would definitely join, because when it came to the last protest, while I was in Nigeria many years back, talking over 40 years ago, I protested and I participated. But the point still remains that Nigerians give up too quickly.
Okay, you mean during protest they give up too quickly? You mean during protest? You mean
the Kenyans, they did it?
Okay.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I was asking whether you said that we give up quickly when we start protesting.
Oh yeah, they give up too quickly because they know that they have seen the stupidity of Nigerians. That the moment they buy one or two people there, they know the strategy they use because everywhere, every single soul is corrupt.
I have.
The man had his.
The reason why you think that they give up very soon is because, you see, if they are protesting before, the purpose of the protest is not something that they have written. And like when they were protesting to stop answers, you see, the federal government said that no problem, that they will handle it, they will scrap sacks and so on and so forth. You understand? Now that things that we are demanding has been stipulated, I believe that until the federal government will come out and say, oh, let us go and talk now, let us go and do this, let us go and do this, that it's not going to end. What do you think?
No, do you think Nigeria? Do you think Nigeria has no government at all? If the judiciary could have been corrupted, where is your hope? If the governors can just decide to do whatever they want to do, where is your hope? When that man is there, you will notice that when that man is there and he decides what he thinks he wants to do, the man who had been a criminal before, who stole everything that belonged to Lagosians, and he knew, that man is, these drug dealers, their strategies. They have strategies. They have means by which they can win souls and divide and rule, especially him. He uses divide and rule. Now look at what he did when he notices that the protest is coming. He sent out trailers of rice because he believed that Nigerians are stupid the moment they see rice. They will forget. Yeah,
that is why this protest, I am telling everyone now, this protest is not all about even Tinubu self. if you understand the reason for this protest, it's not on the Tinubu alone. No. People are angry. People are hungry. So I don't see anything that will stop people, or maybe when they start talking about bribe and everything, I think we have gotten to the point of no return about this.
I mean, it should be. We have gotten, because I am angry too. Yeah, I am very angry because I know what it costs me sending money to Nigeria, and I cannot afford it. But I refuse to do it. And still, the money I send is not even enough to maintain them. And I want to tell you, this is not an evil protest. If anybody want to use divide and rule for you, they want to split and disorganize the protest. This is a nationwide protest, which must be, there should be perseverance in it. There should be consistency in it. It should continue. There's nowhere where they sell bread different prices. There's nowhere where they buy meat different prices. There's nowhere where they buy petrol different prices. And they cannot sit up here and continue to spend the citizens' money. And also, there's more thing they need to do. There has to be an advocacy that Europe must not allow any of these people in power to come into the country at this point in time. Because some of them that has the opportunity to escape will be looking for an escape route.
That has been taken care of, sir. It's not it's not everything we say on social media.
Because you say that country is very painful. I was in that country last year. I had to be crying. This year I came back. I was crying. People cannot eat. People have no home. And I want to tell you one thing. The problem in that country, I am a Yoruba, is Yorubas. The problem in that country is Yorubas, but I don't want to be racist and I don't want to be discriminating. All I want you to know is that it is a nationwide protest, and push has to be put into it. It will be a continuous thing. It's not a thing where they say they kill people and you stop. Uncountable people need to die because of this. I wish I were there in Nigeria. Maybe I would have been the victim of that. Because the thing is really touching. It is very, very touching.
It's okay, sir.
You cannot eat, you cannot sit, you don't have a house. And when I was in Nigeria, oh God, they need to continue. An emphasis needs to be made to the fact that it's not an evil protest. It is a nationwide protest. And even if it is an evil protest, what is wrong with it? They're looking for freedom. They're looking for a nationwide peace. They're looking for a nationwide human rights. So, Okocha, I always follow you, and I'm happy with the details you give. And it's a pity I don't live there. I have lived in this country for over 48 years. So I'm not those japa that they're doing now. But the point still remains that even if I cannot live in that country, why can't I come and have peace in my country?
That is so sad anyway.
The situation has changed the attitude of everybody.
It's okay, sir. I really understand the side of your story. I know why you are angry. Everyone is also angry about that. Everyone wants a better country, even though we are divided, even though we are together. Anywhere you are, you're supposed to have a good life. But it's so pathetic. But that is the focal point.
They use religion to divide us. They use culture to divide us.
But I also blame ourselves for allowing them to divide us. I blame ourselves for allowing them. No, people forget that it is once you will die. People forget. See, you see, I like people to share their own opinion. I am one of the people that respect people's opinion very well, because I also want people to consider my own opinion. You see, a lot of people now are saying that Igbo should not protest, Igbo should not protest. I'm not against what they are saying, but let them know that this protest, one of the demands is to release Nnamdi Kanu. One of the demands is also referendum, and this is what they have been protesting right from time. This is what they have been fighting for right from time. And if you said you are afraid because they will kill you and said it is your protest, because of that, you can't protest for someone you said it is your leader that is in detention, meaning we are not ready.
Listen, look at that man, Nnamdi Kanu. Why is he being held up? For what reason? For what reason?
It's okay, sir. Because of the frame of time we have today, I want to reduce the time of course so that other people can also cause. Okay. Thank you, sir. Amen.
They should continue. They should not give up, please.
All right, sir.
Bye.
All right, sir. So what I want people to understand is that protest is a fundamental human right. Even though people say that human rights is not important in Nigeria, that the government don't respect human rights, and so on and so forth, but I still believe that, see, until you get to the point where you don't fear death, you cast away your fear, that is only where you will have freedom and liberation. Let me receive this one. Hello, good morning, sir.
From here. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, sir. I can hear you. Where are you calling from? What is your name, sir?
Good morning, sir. My name is Kenny Ehondo. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, sir. I believe you have joined us before now and you know what we are discussing. What is your contribution? How do you think that this will be achievable? This is 14-point demands from we protesters that are going to protest. So how do you think that this will be achievable at the end?
Yeah, I just want to appreciate you for your good work. I really appreciate you. This is my first time calling, but I've been following you, although I don't have time to call. But I've been following you, listening to your message. Sometimes you will do your program, then I have to, play it again, even though I'm not there on live. So I really thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
So what we have to do is that we just need cooperation.
Okay.
Everybody have to unite.
Okay.
Everybody have to unite.
Okay.
But for me, I think the Igbos have to. For me, this is just my own opinion.
Okay.
It's just my own opinion.
And you're entitled to your opinion. Speak to us.
I think the Igbos have to stay away from this.
Okay.
They have to stay away from this. This is just my own opinion. I don't know if somebody can disagree with me. I'm not an Igbo. I'm from Benin, Edo State.
Okay.
I'm from Edo State. Because if anything goes wrong, now they don't call on the Hausas. They don't call on the Yorubas. They don't call on the Beninese. They don't call on other tribes. But why are they always mentioning Igbos?
Anybody that will call Igbos will come after him. The time has passed where people will act because of fear. You understand? The time has passed where people will act because of fear, because of what people will say. You see, that country, I don't think we are even ready. You see, even people who are agitating, they don't know the meaning of agitation. We are too fearful that people will say it is Igbo, it is this. Who cares? I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Maybe when I get to airport, if they want to arrest me, let them arrest me. And I will be available, I'll be on ground for that protest. You understand? You see, until we cast out our fear, we are not ready to start in this country. We are not ready. What are we afraid of?
The thing is that in Nigeria, we are not united. We are not one in Nigeria.
And we alone make us to be one. Nobody can make you to be one. Nobody will give you your freedom. It is only you yourself can give yourself freedom. Nobody will give you what you are demanding. You see all these people demanding for their separatist country, either Duduwa or Biafra. People don't know the meaning of what they are demanding for. If you know the meaning of what you are demanding for, you will know that this is not about fear or what people will say. What they are going to say, let them say. And I want people to understand that, you know, protest is a fundamental human right. Even though there is no human right in Nigeria, this is a fundamental human right that you are demanding for your government to do something for you, and everybody shying away from it. As I said before, sir, I respect people's opinion. So if you don't want to protest, or there are some people has the opinion of not protesting, I respect their opinion. Yeah, I respect their opinion.
Like for me,
yeah,
I told my brothers they have to go out. They have to go out because I'm tired of sending money to Nigeria always. Now the money I'm sending before is double, and my salary here is not double. You know, because things are not working the way it's supposed to be. Everything are expensive. You know, so for me, I'm afraid. My fear is that if the protest starts, at the end, if the Northern now should withdraw back, because you don't trust me, I don't trust anybody apart from myself.
We don't need to trust we don't need to trust anybody. Let us trust ourselves and do it by ourselves. Time has passed. Time has passed. We will come out to say we don't trust it. We are still putting names on people, and that should stop. This is all about us. It's either you do or we continue to suffer. Because let me tell you, sir, even everyone who is agitating to have his own country, if you have your own country, is this how we are going to do it? Have you think, oh, when you have Oduduwa Republic or you have Biafra Republic, all this problem will go? We are joking.
It will still remain.
It will still remain. It will still remain. You understand?
The battle will still come.
So that is it.
I know the battle will still come in. So I know that this thing we can achieve it if we are united. If we come together as one. If we come together as one.
It's achievable for me. It's achievable.
Because if we don't come together as one, it will be very difficult.
We are already together, sir. Forget what people are saying on social media. Let's see what is going to happen. Okay, let's see what is going to happen.
Anyhow, I have to support. I'm not there on granted. Even if my last resources I have to put on it, I will do it to make sure that things move forward. Because we in diaspora, we are tired of diaspora. We are tired, you know, because we have a lot of things that we have to do in Nigeria. We cannot come to Nigeria. We cannot do it. You know, there are a lot of business that someone like me now, I close my family in Nigeria.
So that is why you should support that is why you should support the protest, sir. That is why you should support the protest.
I support the protest. I said I'm from Edo State. I've already told my brothers they have to go out. They have to go out. Because my business, I close my farm, my poultry farm, I employ about 200 workers. But I close it because of Tinubu, because of this bad regime. You know, everything turned upside down. In Edo State. I can give you the address at Ekpa. It's
okay.
Everything. Under 1 year, everything tumbled, everything crashed. I could not meet up. So I support the protest 100%.
It's okay, sir. Thank you so much.
I support the protest. So I just pray that we should achieve this. One, the first thing, if we can make this that we have to go back to, if it's 100 naira or 150 naira, if we can achieve this, things will crash down, the prices of things will go down.
No problem,
by
sir.
80%.
No problem.
Please.
Thank you for
that we Nigerians, we have done it before in NSAS, although we are not united in NSAS. I believe that this one will achieve all our desire.
Yeah.
Because all these bad governors, all this bad government, they don't have plans for we Nigerians.
It's all right, sir.
We are suffering. They don't have plans for us.
It's all right,
so
sir.
if we don't do it now, it will be difficult.
We are going to do it for our freedom's sake.
I start with Nigeria youth 100% with my resources. Anything I have, I will put into it. If it is to contribute to make sure that yes, everything go where I'm ready.
Nobody is contributing. If you want to contribute, you contribute to your family at home. So you ask your family to go and protest.
That is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because if that is part of the contribution. For okay, if they will go ask, okay, take money, you have to to eat, to buy something for yourself. If other people are there, buy water, that is contribution.
Yeah.
You understand me? So that is contribution.
Thank you so much, sir. We have to bring another corner.
Marcel, thank you so much. I know that I will have chat with you. Are you online? Are you always online with this number?
Yes. I'm always on 247.
Okay. Sometimes I will have to call you so that I can still talk about if you have time.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. All right, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for joining. Please, you can also give a call. Okay. Good morning, sir.
Thanks everyone for joining. Please, you can also give a call.
Please, if you are calling, always try to reduce your volume from that end.
Good evening in Atlanta. We are in evening right now.
Yeah, I'm hearing my voice from your background, sir.
Right now.
Yeah, okay, it's clear now. Good morning, sir. Tell us your name and where you are connecting.
I'm calling from Atlanta, Akachuku.
Okay, sir. Talk to us, sir.
My name is Akachuku Moi. I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay, sir. Please, you have to reduce the volume of your YouTube there. I'm still hearing my voice so that it will not disturb you.
Yes, my brother, like I said, there is I just want to chip in one or two things.
Okay, sir.
Like I said the other time, I left a video for you. You see, have you ever asked why are they scared of Igbos in Nigeria? No, have you ever asked that why is Northern and the Yoruba scared of Igbo?
I think I have opinion about that.
Because to me, Yoruba didn't fight war. But the Igbos fought war. They make their own gun, which is called Ubunigwe. You know why the Igbos are holding back, that they don't want to join any protest? Let them release Nnamdi Kanu. If they can release Nnamdi Kanu, then Nnamdi Kanu let the Igbo lose. Do you think all these Fulani, Hausa, do you think they can stand the Igbos? Then now the Igbos have fought war.
But that is not the...
That is what I don't believe, because I'm tired of being in this country. I've been in this country 20 years now. I want to come back home to establish what I learned in this country. I learned how to make weapons in this country. I work for military. That is my first job. My second job is I learned how to produce animal medicine, to make animal, whatever, anything, agriculture grow within 3 months. But I'm tired. How can I come back to Nigeria? If I come back to Nigeria now, they find out that I have that knowledge. People like me will want to arrange for them to kidnap me.
That is a problem, and that is why these measures we are trying to take is necessary.
That is why I asked you that question. Why are they scared of Igbo?
You know that. You know the answer. The answer is well known by many people.
Because if they are not scared of Igbo, why is it that it's only one seaport working in the whole Nigeria, which is Lagos Seaport? Why is it like that?
And you cannot, some persons don't see it as fear, you see. Some people see it as oppression. Some people see it as like a marginalization and so on and so forth. So
because if you look at it, you hear what the Imam said, the Imam in North, you hear what the Imam said, because they've already given maybe they're giving $14,000, which is 10 million. You hear what he said, that Inyamel, I don't know whether you understand what is the meaning of Inyamel. Inyamel means Igbo.
okay.
He said Inyamel, Igbo are the one instigating the violence, the revolution. The same thing they did during what is it called? Isogo. They say it's Igbo coup. These people, they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. They just want Igbo to come in so that they're going to say Igbo are the ones that spoiled the Igbo regime.
I understand your plight, but we have gotten to a point where we don't listen what anyone say. No matter what they have said, no matter what they are saying, we are not interested. We are interested in our life. We are interested in our future. If we keep listening to what people are saying, we can't make this move. So that is why we are not interested to what people are saying right now.
Yesterday, I was telling my friends that we are about to do revolution to liberate my country. You know what he told me? He said, what can he do to support? I said, those people that will be on the streets marching, demanding for their rights, even if it's pure water, whatever they could, I don't mind. If you support,
the person should call his family. Yeah.
The military and the police, they need to stay away from it. Because if you look at how much they pay in the military, it's not up to it's not even up to $40 a month. $40 is what somebody is making an hour over here. I was making $45 an hour when I was working with the military.
That is right.
Military and the police and whatever they want to bring out, they need to stay out of it.
Yeah, we have really done broadcast about that, and I believe that we adhere to what we say. I believe
some of them will not listen because
they are still suffering. They are still part of the protest. They are still suffering.
How can Oba of Lagos come out and say Nigerians should pay for Tinubu? Why would Oba of Lagos come out and say they should pay for Tinubu?
You know those things are camouflaging. You should know that. All those things are camouflaging.
Oba of Lagos was once an ex-police officer, a corrupt police officer.
I understand your contribution and your own part of the story. So we are going to join hands to make sure this thing happen. Okay? So the contribution you will make is to call your people, educate them why they should do this, why they should do that, like what so many of us did during the election. We did not just campaign. We make sure that people.
I already call my people in Akuku. Let them know that whenever they want to hit the road, they should let me know, give me their account, where I will transfer the money, if it is pure water, gala, whatever they can hold, whatever they can lay their hands on with that money for them to pay on the streets.
Yeah, and another thing is that let it not be that they want to protest because you want to send your family money. We should let them to understand that this is not only about pure water. I know that people who are protesting will drink pure water, but this is not only about pure water, it's all about their life. So let it not be that you are motivating them with money, but let them know the real facts.
No, I didn't let them know what I was planning. Are you telling me right now that in America, when we want to protest, the law enforcement are going to be the one to buy us bottled water, whatever we need.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Not right now.
Yeah.
They will tell you as long as you're not vandalizing people's property.
That is how it's supposed to be, sir. It's okay, sir. Let's have another contact. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you too.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning. Happy. Is it Happy or Marcel? Which one is it?
Yeah, I am Happy Marcel. You can call me any of them. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from, sir.
Right, okay. My name is Ben, and I'm calling from London.
Okay, sir. Mr. Ben, do you think that the 14-point agenda of this protest will be achievable?
Of course, it is achievable. Well, I just want to say to you that, you know, the corrupt-minded, honestly, I don't want to use any positive.
Derogatory words. But they are corrupt-minded people.
Hold on, please. Hold on, please. They've been able to divide us against ourselves, and I can see manifesting even on your show this morning. It's so sad. People calling in to say I'm from Edo State. I'm from I'm Igbo. I'm Yoruba. Do you listen to Mayegu? Have you seen him? Would you say Mayegu is biased? He's a typical Yoruba guy.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's based in Scotland. He never said I'm Yoruba. Myself, I'll be the one advocating for the Igbos. People calling in to say, oh, the Yorubas, they are scared of us. I just laugh. Listen, you know, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. There are lots of people that I don't want to use some derogatory language. Yeah, people calling into your show. Though, you know, they entitle you to their opinion, but then you can see when they talk, you could tell that these people lack. They're uninformed.
Or misinformed.
They're uninformed.
Or misinformed.
Or misinformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Well, all I want to say is that, to be honest, yeah, Sowore, I did a campaign for him. I was one of his escorts during the 2019 election while he was in London here twice.
Okay.
Your politicians, they've seen that Sowore is a threat, and they've been able to, you know, to destroy political career. Because they know Nigerians are not ready, happy. Take it or leave it. The only solution, yeah, for us to come out of this shackle, yeah, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, is the military takeover. Did you not watch the proceeding of the live broadcast of the Kenya's riot protests? Did you see people having sex with each other? Did you see them playing live band, DJing and all that? No, because they've got business and they achieved it. Your politician knows you better. They know you very well. They know. So why? Okay, now tell me, why do you think it's always the same methods they apply? They use some people against you. They pay them money during the election. It happens. Yeah. When there's any protest, they pay some people, and you know, because they know we're not ready. An average Nigeria happy, my brother. An average little boy, 10, 12 years old in Nigeria, they're high on drugs. If they're not into Yahoo, they're into all sorts of stupidness. Everybody wants to be rich quick, and they're not willing to pay this, you know, to pay the sacrifice. They're not willing. I've been in this country for 29 years, and I can tell you what the British has done in my life. Even Nigeria, where I'm coming from, they don't even know if I exist. Nigeria, 21st century, Nigeria don't have a database. They don't.
They don't actually.
They just put 150 billion of your money into a fairly used aircraft again. They just acquired it again. They're rubbing all this into your face. They know you're not ready. Do you know how many youth that were killed in Kenya? During our own, this Sunday during our own protest, you see kids sleeping with themselves, selling weeds, selling cannabis. You know, you see, listen, Nigerians are not ready. Let's stop fooling ourselves. We are all, you know, we're all guilty
the Ashtags, the Igbos, all the tribes. Okay, now tell me when now you see some of my Igbo brothers calling in, they saying the Yorubas are scared of. That's not the point. It's so childish.
Exactly. That is not the point. That is not the point.
That's not the point, man. We've got a common enemy. We've got a common enemy to fight.
That is what.
Listen, whenever I go home,
I can hear you.
Sometimes I go home with 4 or 5 million. By the time I, 10, 20, 30, 50, it goes within 2-3 weeks. Is that how I'm going to continue? Or do I want to die in this country with my kids? No. I've got mixed race, mixed children. Okay, now let me ask you this. When you see some ignorance calling in to say, okay, the Yorubas are this, the Igbos are this, have you not thought about that? Okay, we what's it called, intermarriage, whatever. We got married to each other. So when you now hate your Yoruba brother, you hate your Igbo brother, are you going to kill your Yoruba wife, or you're going to kill your Igbo husband?
Absolutely no. That is the level of their understanding, and that is why most of the time you can see me talking about this common enemy you just made mention of. I used to tell them that we've got common enemies. My fellow Igbo man or Yoruba man or Hausa man is not my enemy. My enemy is that politician who don't want to do things right. Those people have made sure that we are not going to succeed. So these are the people. That person could be an Igbo politician, Yoruba politician, Hausa politician. So these people, until we realize that these people are our problem, whether with their colonies, I don't care to know. But these people are our problem. So
let me ask you this, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nigerian politicians, do they do tribe? Do they do what is tribe?
At that level, nobody knows tribe. What they know is loot, how to loot money, how to take power. That is what they just know. So even people who are fighting between, people who are fighting between Obi, Atiku, all those people, they will still go into one of their politicians. So if you are not a politician, be careful on how you meddle into affairs of politics. So that is my own take about that.
I don't care where you're from. I don't care. Listen, the larger concentration of Nigerians that dominate UK is the Yorubas. Do you know how much we spend on airpiece to go home? Are you guys not thinking about that? The larger concentration of the Nigerians that what's it called, that are in Germany are the Igbos, Italy, the Benin. We're scattered all over. Let's think. Let's talk like, we speak like mature, educated, mature people.
That is it, my brother.
It's not about maybe, I always see, I told my family, because I came back last April. I said to them, listen, the carcass of Nigeria economy that is left over, the people that are actually, the tribes that are actually sustaining the carcass of Nigeria economy are the Igbos. Because they are the only productive tribe. They are the one making shoes, I said to my friend today, once I'm going on September for burial, I'm getting an innocent car. I've got 2 cars in London here. I'm buying a car from Innocent.
That is right. You have done well. So we'll continue to talk to people, to educate them, because so many of us have been psycho-conditioned.
We are not ready. That's just the truth. Let's just pray. Well, listen, I don't want to see my brothers being killed, because these politicians, anything that is going to stop them looting, they will get rid of it. You should have asked yourself, if the Yorubas love Tinubu that much, how come he lost in Lagos? Even in his constituency, he lost. You want to tell me the Igbos outnumber the Yorubas in Lagos? He lost in Lagos. So. They don't like him. But because the people are not willing to die, they saw what they did during the NSAS. People are not willing to die. Nigerians love merriment. You and I know. We love life. We want to party. We want to club. We want to do all these things. The Kenyans are not like that. This is where we're getting it wrong. These are youth.
Noted, sir.
They subjected their politicians, even their president, to their own order. They are dictating to their president now what they want. Okay, listen. The protest, you and I happy. I will remind you. You see what is going to happen. They're going to pitch you against each other because they know you're not ready. Let's just pray for the military to take over.
Thank you.
Okay, Nigeria has got 4 refineries. 4 refineries. Do you know how much it takes to build one? 4, but then we
the problem are numerous. You know, if we begin to talk about the problem now, till 6 o'clock tomorrow, we are not going to get rid of them. The problem are numerous, but I believe by God's grace, I think we can send a message.
We are laughing stock. The whole world is laughing at us. Whenever I go home, you know, you have to be carrying 2 passports, one red, one green. Then you see your fellow Nigerian immigration officer asking you, are you the owner of your British passport? Is that not laughable?
It is well. It is well. It is well. No problem, sir. Let me answer another caller to Conde.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Thanks everyone for joining. Good morning, everyone. Please kindly share your opinion about this issue of the forthcoming protest.
Yeah, Marcel.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Please send us your name and where you are calling from and share your opinion with us. You can also manage some few minutes, like 5 minutes, to share your opinion with us. We appreciate that.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I'm a Nigerian, and I'm calling from the United States.
Okay.
Been a big fan of yours. I like what you do.
Thank you, sir.
In fact, I like your positive energy about Nigeria, which I don't share. I believe Nigeria is done. There's nothing to be...
Of course. Why do you think I have a positive energy towards that?
Well, your vibes, it comes across to me that you feel that Nigeria is inachievable. But I beg to differ. Nigeria is no longer achievable. And the protest will not get us anywhere because at the end of the day, they're going to kill our youths. These guys are desperate to hold on to power. If we're talking about the revolution, I will understand. We're talking about people coming out and saying, look, we're tired. We need the country to be split. Let people
but that is just exactly what they are demanding. And that is exactly what Sowore have put forth. That without it, the protest will not end. Have you not read it?
Yes, I've read it, but I'm sorry, Sowore cannot be trusted.
Why?
If it is not his way, if it is not his own way, it is not a good way. A leader should be open to, diverse views on how things should be done. I'll give you a case in point. The last election, because the youths went away from him, decided to partner with Obi. Till tomorrow, he finds every little thing to, demystify the man Obi. I'm not a supporter.
That is politics.
You understand?
That is politics. And when
you can't differentiate. You can't differentiate the two. I'm sorry.
Okay. Because
you cannot differentiate the two. The politician is the person. You must be a person before you become a politician.
That is right.
Am I making sense?
Yeah, that is right.
Yeah, so you can't differentiate the two. Every man in power today is first the person he is before he becomes a politician. I'm sorry to say, but I'm sorry, really. I don't believe in Nigeria. I've lived long enough to know that Nigeria is a scam. I've lived long enough to know that we share different ideology. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
The Yoruba man.
What you believe. See, what you believe, that is what your politicians also believe. All these politicians knows that Nigeria is not going to work. So what we are saying is this: how do we get rid of this? You see, like that is why this protest, I am one of the people that are encouraging people to take it serious, because we can continue to complain and things will continue to be like this until we rise. Until we rise, we can complain from now to next 200 years. Nothing will change until we rise up to something.
Rising, I don't argue with you. Rising, fine, but we rise as a people, different ethnic groups demanding different things. Not rise as Nigeria holding it together. No, it won't work.
Of course, like this protest. That is why I said whether you read what Sowore put in. The first thing he put in there is that the constitution must be scrapped. That they must conduct a national conference where people will discuss whether they will be together or not and have a referendum. That is number one. So I believe that people should be able to appreciate that.
It's like somebody, I was reading somebody make a comment. I'd rather the Yorubas and the Hausas run that program for 1 week sustainably before you begin to ask the Igbo man to come into it. Because at the end of the day, we're always the target. It has been there from immemorial. Even right now as we speak, they begin to mobilize people from the north, from the west, to say the Igbo man is the man advocating for this particular.
It is just one imam that says so. It is just one imam that says so.
Let me tell you so. Let me shock you. You know that the man Gumi could use this particular incident now to turn the country, because I already told you that they have more than 1 million, 9 million.
But he's the first person. He's the first person that called the protest after Sowore.
That is because he has a different agenda from yours and mine.
Well, like me, Hope Uzodinma.
He has a different agenda.
Yes.
Let me tell you, he's going to use it. Probably they are going to use that particular what's it called? Protest now to hijack Nigeria.
Hijack Nigeria? Which part of Nigeria are they going to hijack?
Because he said they are surrounded Nigeria with 9 million people of their own.
Sir, don't just believe what these people say. Some of them.
I don't believe. Listen, I believe what I read in the papers. The other day, I learned Amoteku and Co. I saw these guys come out on the street. I saw the video. It's no longer in the bush. It's out on the street.
Yeah, I know.
Confronting the indigenous of the land.
Yeah, I know.
So what else do you need?
I know about that.
I tell you that.
You know what?
We have gone beyond.
You are talking, sir.
We have gone beyond what? Yes, we have gone beyond where you said, "Okay, let us manage." No, there's no need for manage. We have gone beyond, because what you see today is just a sample of what they have in stock. And if we are not careful, we'll be caught off guard.
I understand. Another thing I wanted to chip in, sir. You see, Hope Uzodinma, the Deputy Speaker, House of Rep, you know what they said? They said this protest is not for Igbos. This protest is for others. That this region is not protesting. If it is Hausa man that says so, wait. I understand. Yes, I'm going to a point, sir. If it is Hausa politician that say it, everybody will carry it in the news that they said Igbo protest is this. It was Hope Uzodinma, Deputy Speaker, that said that before that a man says so. And a man now is going viral. Why is Hope Uzodinma and the other man not going viral?
Because let me tell you why it's not going viral. Hope Uzodinma, everybody knows in Nigeria, is a stooge. Nobody takes his word seriously.
Okay.
He might advocate to speak for Igbos, but he's a nobody.
Of course.
He's a slave. He's a somebody is pulling the strings and he's talking. So nobody takes him serious. How do you expect somebody that sold out to some people to be taken seriously? He sold out his own people, killing his own people. Or in the propaganda of saying IPOP did this, IPOP did that. Killing his own immediate people. He's a stooge. Nobody listens to him. Nobody takes him serious. I would not advise him to take him serious. Whatever he says was words that was given to him to speak. And they have an agenda for him coming out to say such. And that's why I keep telling you, we should be careful. This, your protest might just be a plan for them to further what they have been planning all this while. While you people are outside and shouting and protesting, people can just come in and take over the place. Everyone is off guard. The police will be so concentrated in managing the crowd that nobody will fight. And we're all a conquered country. So we should be very careful.
All right, sir. All right, I noted, sir. So
let the others be protesting while someone stands on guard in case there's a change of plan. Somebody comes up with a different plan that we already generally agreed on. At least one part will be safe, fighting for the others, instead of all of us going out on the street and being overcome by our enemies who are already within us.
Yeah, that is for sure. Even so many people have indicated interest of not protesting. So I believe everybody will not troop to the street. And what you also said is on about security conscious. It is well noted, sir.
Thank you very much. Let us not be caught off guard.
All right.
These guys are cunning. You understand me? They are very, very, very cunning. You come with one system, they come up with the other. You come with another system, they come up with the other. You come, okay, look at the livestock ministry. What is that all about?
Yeah, that is. We are going to discuss about that tomorrow. That is one of the topics of tomorrow.
That's another different way of open grace.
Ruga settlement. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
So they are very cunning. So if we are dealing with them, we should be wise. We should not take everything like black and white.
It's all right, sir.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your program. Keep it up. God will continue to bless you.
Okay, sir. All right. Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for staying up till this extent. We are really trying to get the public opinion, the people's opinion about the upcoming protests. Hello, good morning, sir. Please reduce the volume of your YouTube as usual. Please, can you reduce the volume of your YouTube right there so that I will not hear what I'm saying?
I am even off it.
Okay, that is right. That is better now. I can hear you clearly now. Good morning, sir. Please tell us your name and where you are calling from.
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Anambra.
Okay, sir. I believe you are here with us right from time and you know what we are really discussing. Share your own opinion with us.
Like what that last person said, because Nigeria is too complicated.
Of course.
You understand?
No doubt about that.
You can't even trust anybody like Sowore. The reason why I'm even considering that protest is because of Sowore. You understand?
But Sowore is not coming to carry you to protest. This is a nationwide protest. Everybody is protesting from that state.
It's our protest, but somebody has to be at the forefront now. Sowore is the one that is a kind of at the forefront now. I know it's our protest, but somebody's some people have to
all right.
be at the forefront.
Okay, this is their architecture. There is nobody at the forefront. Yeah. Nigerians are at the forefront. Now, you hear from Isa Ebuba from Plateau State.
Yeah.
He mobilized people. He already told them the government houses to go already. That is not Sowore. The other man, so many people are already doing the same thing. Now, I understand what other people are saying, that they are not going to, take force. They have to watch first. That is very nice. Some persons also say they are not going to protest. That is very nice. But I want a situation where people should not discourage people that want to protest.
No, nobody's disturbing anybody. But sometimes, like, we have to look at it for like that person that's God last before me. He's making a point, which is what I've been saying.
Okay.
Like somebody like this will need to come and be talking about protest. That man cannot be trusted.
Yeah.
Especially Fulanis, because they have another, they can't follow you. They can be saying one thing and have another thing in their mind. You understand?
I understand what you are saying.
Yeah, so we should be wise at the same time. Because this is Nigeria, especially Fulani. Let me make it clear. Yeah, I find out in Nigeria, especially,
it's not good calling a particular tribe, but
that is what I wanted to correct right now, sir, because most of Igbos are worse. Yeah, most of Igbos are worse. Most of Igbos perpetrated the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody is talking about that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you check those Igbo guys, they are not alone. Somebody somewhere is behind them, and that person might not even be Igbo, or that person will be
but if you allow yourself to be used, it is you. That is not another person.
Yeah, they will always look for the weak ones in our midst. Like somebody like this Imo State governor. Under normal circumstances, is it not government that imposed him on us?
That is right. Supreme Court.
Because they know it's against us. Somebody like that man cannot be. What happened in Imo State cannot happen in another place. Cannot happen in Yoruba land. Cannot happen. But they did it because it's Igbo land, and nobody can do anything. If you try to protest, they will kill as many as they want. Turn it to hype up something. So it's not just saying that it's Igbo strange people. Who are those Igbo people they are calling Igbos? It's not just that somebody's answering an Igbo name. Does not make that person Igbo. Igbo man or Igbo.
I understand.
They will go and choose the worst among us. They will post them on the ones.
I can't hear from you again. Okay, your phone is muted. Maybe you have another call. That is Mr. Chris from Anambra. Let us have another call. I don't know, his phone was put on mute.
Yeah, happy.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning. Yeah, it's me again. You know, like I said when I called in, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, you can just make it brief so that I will finish with the conduct that was conducted.
Like I said, yeah, you know, you just you made a very valid point that I was going to mention.
Okay.
Like I said initially, that we're not ready. You can see the two guys that just called in now. They try to discourage people that wants to rescue their country. We're not ready. That's why I said let's pray for military takeover, which I know is going to happen. It will happen. I'm from military home. It will happen. Happy. Okay, you made a valid point. The people that invaded Sunday Igbo's house, they are Yorubas. The people that gave Nnamdi Kanu out, they're Igbos. We're not ready, Happy. We're not. I know what I'm talking about. Look at the youth of Kenya. They participated in that protest. Maybe the oldest you will see among them maybe 50 years old, and they are very few. These are kids. How many people there was killed? Over 50 or 60 people that was killed, and the protest is still going. Is still ongoing as we speak. You can see how many senators that resigned. They came online on live broadcast to resign. Live broadcast to resign. Now, Ruto doesn't know. Now he doesn't know his fate. We are not ready. You can see every people calling. I'm glad that you're not being biased. You know, you put them in their place. People calling in, they want to. Okay, the Igbos. How do you even differentiate who is Igbo, who is Yoruba? How? Just for the fact that you're living in Igbo,
another question.
Or the southeastern state, it doesn't make you Igbo.
Yeah.
Just because you own a shop at Ladepo, it doesn't make you Igbo. So I don't know how people think. Have we not got Yoruba people that built houses in southeast? Have we not got Igbos that built houses in southwest? Have we not got Igbos that built houses in the north? I don't know how people think, man. They don't know that these politicians, they are very, very, very cunning. They know what they're doing. That's why you can see they're so relaxed, because they know the military and the paramilitary, they're there to use. And this is why I'm praying. I know what I'm talking about when I say the only solution to our problem is military takeover. Thank you. Happy.
Thank you so much for your point, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. Please reduce the volume of your end, the YouTube. And also, can you reduce the volume of your YouTube? You can just off it so that we can talk. We hear you, sir.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Okocha. You're doing a wonderful job. My name is Danny. I'm calling from New York, United States.
Good morning, sir. Your nickname is Ezudo.
Yeah, Ezudo.
Because that is what I saw from your WhatsApp.
Yeah, Ezudo Daniel. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So, I'm from Anambra State. I live in New York. Listen, Okocha, listen. There's some mistake our people are making. You're doing a wonderful job, but I want to chip in something here.
Okay.
You see, Umahi.
Yeah.
You see, Hope Uzodinma. Even Wike is involved. Wike, who is ruling Nigeria, is Bajami Amila or Bajami, former speaker. Tinubu is dementia. You don't know what is going on. Wike is involved in cleanup Nnamdi Kanu. So, but who hold Nnamdi Kanu? Not even Tinubu. Is the British. You people are chasing shadow. Britain is the one that hold Nnamdi Kanu. Until they give Tinubu order to release him, they release him. They used Cardinal Lang or whatever her name is, that former distant to Nigeria. They call Umahi, called the Igbo governors, promised them money. Even Buhari told Umahi to move from PDP to APC, they will give him presidency. They promised him presidency. That's why he moved and contest, but they didn't give him. Ifeanyi Uba, they promised him Anambra State governor. They didn't. They say it's Buhari. Now they promise him again to go and catch Simon Ekpa so that they will give him Anambra State governor under APC. So the Southeast politicians and the Southeast governors, they have no power to release Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay,
used them and
but that is because we are so weak and dumb. For Britain to be able, I understand and believe what you are saying. For Britain to have influence of holding Nnamdi Kanu is because we are so weak and dumb. Because if, for example, as Sowore put number 5 demand that Nnamdi Kanu must be released before this protest will stop, there is a protest, a revolutionary protest these people will see. They don't need Britain to release this man. It's because we are so weak and we keep on giving excuses. Is that not right, sir?
Yeah, you're right, but let me tell you, the hand that hold Nnamdi Kanu is Britain, and the hand that messing up with Nigeria, the foundation is Britain. Let's forget about the politicians are struggling to tap into that resources.
But
the Fulani.
Yes, but the politicians, they continue to do that. They continue to do that. You see the countries like Niger and all those countries. See, when the people, I mean the people, not sycophants, when the people are ready to rise, there is nothing that is above the power of the people. Either Britain, either this government, even the military, they are not above the power of the people. I believe we are still sleeping. Both the Igbos are still sleeping. When everyone is ready, when we are tired, we are going to rise.
No, let me tell you, Coach, it can't happen that way. They can't use Niger Republic, Niger, to compare to Nigeria. I think 90% or 80% of Nigerians, Niger Republic, they are Islam. They have one agenda, they are Islam. I don't think they have multiple ethnicity like Nigeria. Look at when Buhari is ruling. He took the whole appointment and give the whole North. Nobody talk. They are doing whatever. Okay, look at this man from Delta, MFL. He's a scapegoat.
Of course.
Today, nobody catch Malami. Do you know how much Malami steal? Do you know how many houses he have in Dubai? Do you know how many houses Gal Basehu? You know Gal Basehu that work with Buhari? Do you know how many houses you have in Dubai? Should I begin to name them? But they are suffering this Igbo man because his name is Godwin Ifeanyi Chukwu Emefere because he be Igbo name. CBN governor present now, can he do anything without Tinubu order? So why can't they go and catch Tinubu? Buhari? Malami is there. These people steal money. Okay, look at L5. Look, you had how much he benzo in Kaduna, but nobody, EFCC has not touched him. Listen, even if you said let everybody protest, you know, Igbos are target. Igbos are target.
Of course,
So
we have been, see, Igbos have been target right from time, sir. You are correct. But Igbo will continue to be targets until they rise above that word, target. So let them be target forever. Let them be target forever.
Yeah, there's an adage in Igbo land. They say, he who holds somebody on ground hold himself too. Fulani is most foolish people I've ever think.
You don't have to generalize, sir, because most Igbos are more foolish. Most Igbos who kidnap their own brother, who are making sure they are sabotaging the, what is it called?
Wike is involved.
Yeah, Wike is an Igbo man.
Is involved.
Yes.
Because of Obi Igbo massacre, Nnamdi Kanu told him that he's going to pay for Obi Igbo, for massacring Igbos in Obi Igbo. Wike, he bring money. He's involved.
I'm not doubting about that. But there are a lot of people who are sabotaging themselves in Igbos. So when I hear people saying Fulani, not all Fulanis are bad. Most Igbos are bad. Some Yorubas are bad. Some Hausas are bad. So we know our own problem. Until we...
Why I figure Fulani out is this. Do you know that most of the kidnapping victim in eastern Nigeria is Fulani soldier they send there? They'll now, when those kidnappers do, they will cover them. And when they pay ransom, they share money. They aid them. They aid kidnappers. And most of those kidnappers are not the Fulanis from Sahel. They come here and enter police. When you ask them, where are you from? He said, Nnamdi Kanu. I live in northern Nigeria. The only northern Nigeria I have never visited is Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Katsina, Funtua. All this area, I know everything. I know what these people are doing.
Okay, now I want to ask you another question.
What is making me mad sometimes is this, Okocha. One final thing.
Okay.
A Igbo man in Rivers Delta who said they are not Igbo, but a Fulani man from Niger, Sudan, Mali will come. The Fulani man in Kano will say, "This is my brother." They will impress him. They will even put him in police, move him to Lagos to make money, and move him to Port Harcourt and Anambra, where they feel there's crime.
What do you now think is the solution to this? What do you now think is the solution to this? Because for so long, the Igbos have been giving excuses like we are the target, we are the target. So the question is, are you people going to remain target forever?
Britain need to be exposed. The problem in Nigeria, both the tribe, Igbo tribe we are talking, we can't do anything without tackling where the problem is.
I have the solution, sir. I have opinion.
To expose Britain.
Yes.
I told one white man here in New York.
Not just exposing them.
Do you know what is happening in Nigeria? There's oil in New Jersey. There's people from Texas are coming to New Jersey to take oil in New Jersey and developing their place. Kanu Airport is functional. Lagos Motara is functional. Abuja is functional. But South and Southeast, there's no airport that is functional. International airport. If I come down to Nigeria, I want to travel back to America, I have to go to Lagos or go to Abuja. Who does that? Who does that? Our people in Eche, Opopo, Delta, they are denying the identity. These people are coming from Mali, Niger, Chad, coming, joining together first.
We caused this, sir.
Islamic down to east.
Sir,
we are killing Benue people.
Sir, I believe we are part of the problem in the sense that we are so we are so enticed to be calling like Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. See, I believe one thing right now, that is the only solution we have to do to escape this. We have to make sure that we know our enemies, because we don't still know our enemies. I hear some people say Fulanese. I hear some people say Hausas. And Hausas are also preparing for protests against their leaders. So I know our common leaders, sir. You made mention of British. You are not far from the truth. But you see, when we arise, forget we are one. Both Hausas, Igbos, Yoruba. At this level, we are all victims. We are all suffering. These leaders, both Igbo politicians, Yoruba politicians, Hausa politicians, these people are being used to cage us. So until the victims, any slave that did not rise does not deserve pity. We will continue to suffer, and we deserve it. According to Ebuka Obi, they say Nigerians are hungry. Say, let them die. It is their fault. Most of these things going on, it is our fault.
Yeah, I heard him when he said it in a television.
Yeah, so at this level, sir, we need to unite at this level. But outside Yoruba, let us remove all these people.
There's no place you will not find Judas, even in your family. There's no place. Let me refer it to that. There's no place you will not find Judas, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I understand.
The foundation is faulty.
I understand.
But I'm happy for what is going on. You see this money they are borrowing. You see the way Nigeria is going. Civil war is looming. Nigeria will disintegrate one day. Just bet me, Okocha. Mark my word.
See, not that about even Tinubu know what we are saying. Tinubu knows what we are saying. He knows it more than us, sir. Everybody knows.
Nigeria will disintegrate one day.
Everybody knows about this. But what we are saying is that at this level, we the victims, I call us Victims Association. We have to join hands together, unite together, and do something. That is what we are about to do.
If we protest, as they are talking now, if you rise up protest, the Lekki Tollgate victim, is there any justice for them?
Sir, if, as I talked to you yesterday, almost 50 people were killed in Benue, why are we still afraid of that? If, as I talked to you, in the southeast, if you can count casualties of people that have died in 1 week, they are up to 100. What are we talking about, sir? The death.
Yeah, you said the right thing about it.
Yeah, sir.
Another thing again, that's remind me, my dear. Another thing again. You see that book, The Criminal in London Road, says is King James. You see that book? Hello?
Yeah, which book, sir?
This King James Bible. What is killing us is this religious they bring to us. When they hit you in this side of left, turn the other side, their reward is in heaven. Don't revenge. A love of money is a love of all evil. But they are making money. They are taking gold, belongs to Congo people. Taking our crude oil. They put pipe. Move to Niger, to Algeria, to take our resources. But they wrote Bible for you. You see, these people have killed us. I've been in the United States for almost 10 years now. I've never seen a white man that tell me Jesus is Lord. Oh, network. I can't.
No, it's not network. I can hear you. That's not what you are saying, but that is not the point, sir. You see, in 2015, there is one thing Goodluck Jonathan said. Abi 2014, he says, "My ambition is not worth the blood of innocent people." And when he gave up the presidency, when Buhari came in, that blood that Jonathan was running from, he was seeing it. People were dying anyhow. So when we are running from, we are the target, they will kill us, and we are still dying. We are still dying now.
Okocha, let me shock you. I don't know. Many politicians know this, but many ordinary Nigerians don't know this. Buhari imported these people that are causing
of course, not only Buhari. I know so many northern leaders.
Do you know that Chibok girl is state managed?
Of course, it's a well-known something.
Okay, let me shock you. Let me shock you. Buhari don't want to give Tinubu this power, but Tinubu threatened Buhari that he will reveal the secrets how he come to power. Now they gave him. Do you remember that they took Masari, the governor of Katsina, as Tinubu running mate? Do you know what Setima did? Since they reward Tinubu, that his governor, he carried the operation of Chibok to bring Jonathan down. That he deserved. That's why they call him and give him vice president. This is the game. But many Nigeria don't know. They drop Masari and bring Kasima because Kasima threatened that he will reveal the secret too.
Yeah, I understand.
They now call him.
I understand, sir.
And make him vice president.
Yeah.
But which way forward? I have told you this. If you do you know that there's two Nigerians? The northern Nigeria, the Fulani, never value the southern Nigeria as Nigerians.
We all know all these things. What is the solution? That is what we are talking.
The solution,
what is the solution?
The solution is disintegrate.
How do we disintegrate? Yes, where
the northerners are shouting one Nigeria because of what? The oil wells they have in Niger Delta.
Yes, that is
How
a
can
part.
you have oil in your Niger Delta? They told you Igbo man is your problem. Igbo man is your problem.
Sir, you have not answered my question. How do we disintegrate?
There's nowhere the country has divided, but
yes,
the foundation of the country is not well led.
I want you to answer my question. So, how do we disintegrate?
The way the Igbos are agitating for Biafra, but the issue is
let me tell you, sir, if we continue, if we continue to agitate like this, we won't get Biafra. We won't get anything. You see, Nnamdi Kanu was the only one that was doing what he wanted to do to achieve Biafra. Forget about his derogatory words. Nnamdi Kanu was on track. You see, as we are complaining like this, we can complain like this for 100 years or 200 years. Mark this. Until we until we call ourselves dead people, we cannot live.
Okocha,
we must die before we live.
Mr. Moderator, you are right, but let me shock you again. Do you know that when Jonathan was in power, Nigeria doesn't have meter to know how many crude oil or barrel a ship vessel load to take outside Nigeria? They don't have it. When these white people, the oil mafia from America here and the oil mafia from London and Europe came, if they have 5 million barrels of oil vessel, they will tell the northern oligarchy that is in charge of everywhere, that is 3 million they have. They will load the distance and settle them and leave.
I know, sir. Even up till now, sir, it's not only good luck time. I have the evidence. It's happening up to today, sir.
No. Let me shock you. When Jonathan came to power, the Ziana Madeke was made petroleum minister, and they discovered there was no meter. The Ziana give orders as a minister of petroleum to put meter. The oil mafians here in America and Europe, they get mad. They went and report Jonathan to Obama. Obama now keep quiet. When the election is around the corner, they told the Jigawa State Governor Sule Lamido, Atiku, many of them, the Northerners, to gang up so that they will bring Jonathan down. That's why
that is the stories we know, sir. We are talking about the solution to all these things. We know
the solution is we need to leave. These people are
and when we see an option to leave, we will say no because we are targets. We can say, let me just be plain. We are already shooting ourselves at the foot. But people won't understand what I'm saying. We are shooting ourselves at the foot. Because when we see opportunity to do things, we say, no, we are not going to be involved. And what we are getting involved will not give us way. See, if Nigeria, we have an opportunity to do things now. People have different opinion. I respect everybody's opinion. But when we see that there is already a bill in the House to give room for referendum, of which that is what everybody is agitating, even Nnamdi Kanu. And there is a protest that we compare the government to have this referendum, which is already at the House. So you can see that there are so many things that are comparing together. But
Okocha,
sir,
Okocha,
I can hear you.
listen, let me shock you again. You see this bill they send the National Assembly by Yoruba man?
No, Chierugo. No, from Imo State. Ikenga Chierugo is the one that brought it, not Yoruba man. Ikenga brought it.
No, Ikenga
I have the copy here with me. No, I have a copy here with me.
Ikenga bring regional government or one Yoruba man that brought it?
Ikenga brought regional government, both the referendum, both 6-year term presidency. I have it, I read it here. So it was Ikenga that brought it, not Yoruba man.
But it's not gonna go because all the states in Nigeria was created by Northerners and the few that Obasanjo created. Most of the states and the local government created by Northerners, and they make it this thing so that there will be majority. So that bill will not see the light of the day. They will kill it. Even though
they will kill it, but we already have an opportunity to compare them to bring it to pass.
Jonathan met national conference. They said they will implement it. You see, Buhari talk about it.
Buhari did not talk about it because Buhari don't want to talk about it.
Tinubu, when Abacha was chasing him up and down, and later he came back from exile and said he doesn't believe in Nigeria, later them and in Nedeko start conversing for regional government or this thing, confederation. Did you see him? He's president of Nigeria. Did you see him talking about it? Talking about it.
I understand, so, sir. But sir, you telling us that you don't have solutions to our question?
You see, the Fulani are manipulating the Southerners. That's why whenever I see them here, they say I'm a prof, I'm a university lecturer, I'm a doctor. I look them as a foolish people. People that are really cow that control your brain. What is the need of the education you want to spend how many years? Huh?
It's okay, sir. It's okay, sir.
So no problem. Okocha, you're doing a wonderful job. You're really doing a wonderful job, but I don't think Nigerians, as fellas say, Nigerians are suffering and smiling.
Yeah, but that complaint is what is leading us to where we are today. We complain too much and lack the ability to take action when necessary. We now have the opportunity to take action. Nobody wants to take. And after the action, everybody will keep on complaining. So we complain to eternity, right?
Yeah, because of the nature, because of what is going on. Nigeria can never be good. So the way Nnamdi Kanu is doing it or Simon Ekpa is doing it, I mean support, even if they are not doing it right. But let them make the world know what is going on first. Because when people, who is agitating? Why are they agitating for Biafra? Maybe person may tell, before Yoruba people that is in diaspora, like the way I am, they are supporting one Nigeria.
No, sir. There is someone that Sowore. Let me tell you the truth.
Before now,
yeah.
They've seen their eye has opened.
Yeah.
They're now canvassing for Duduwa Republic.
Yes, sir. There are some, according to you, there are some shocking things I want to let you know. You see, there is nobody in Igbo land today. You see this word, I can defend it to the end. There is nobody in Igbo land who is calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu than Sowore. I can defend this statement I made to the end. I know about how Sowore was using his lawyer to convince the AGF to release Kanu. Every time Kanu will go to court, Sowore will be there. Sowore was arrested for 5 years because of Nnamdi Kanu. So sometimes when we talk about all these Yoruba, these people, we Igbos, we are not even working to release Kanu more than Sowore. And this is the fact I have. I have the evidence of everything.
No, I'm not saying I'm not.
Yes, and this man now, this man is about to do. Yeah.
What I'm saying, Okocha, before now, like 10 years ago, when Buhari came to power early, I have a lot of Yoruba friends here. When you talk about how can you bring Olodo to see the affairs of a whole 200 million people? They say, hey, leave it, or we have come, or leave it like that, we like it. But by the time the Fulani start, Buhari tribal man start dealing with people in Ekita and listen, Yoruba now discover that what Nnamdi Kanu is saying is true. If care is not taken, what happened in Kwara Fonja will happen again. So the issue is I'm not against Sowore. Sowore is doing the right thing, but Sowore should know that there's no way Nigeria will be good. There's no way Nigeria will. No. Even Peter Obi entered there, they will frustrate him. The Northerners will frustrate him.
It's okay, sir.
He said, I said, you see what Obi is doing? Going to the north, build borehole, do this. They don't value it. They would say it's Haruna. Haruna is a kind of haram.
Yeah, it's okay, sir. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you, Okocha. You're doing a wonderful. Keep it on, okay?
Thank you for your contribution, sir.
All right.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. Let me go through some comments. Okay, Chidoze says that to revolt against an oppressive system, the oppressed masses have to be of one mind. That is it, sir. That is it. We're supposed to be of one mind. We're supposed to be of one mind. That is the problem. And good morning, sir.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir. What is your name and where you are calling from?
Okay, my name is Mr. Kushobi. I'm calling from California.
Okay.
First of all, I want to appreciate you for the wonderful work you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
Like the first caller was saying, the first caller that called you on this platform,
okay,
he made a very good point. And I love everything he said, just like I've spoken on my mind.
Okay.
But I just want to tell you something. You are the one moderating this platform. You should learn how to moderate these things very well so that many other people that has opinion that are very wonderful should come in and speak. Learn how to cut off people and then allow other people to come in because we are looking for an opinion here.
Yeah.
And you open the distance for people to speak out so that one person will not just call and keep you there, and then you keep on listening to him and they keep on choking you and choking you and keep on choking you. While they were choking you, bringing old messages and the old stories that we know already, we are looking forward to see what is the next line of action, right?
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Sowore and so many other things that he has said, and that's wonderful. But my question here is that, is Sowore going to have a very good platform for this very protest? Because we that live in diaspora, we are the people, the condition of Nigeria is highly bent, and we are not happy what is happening in Nigeria. And we are looking forward to see Nigeria work tomorrow. And we are going to be very happy see things turn over again and then being good. And for me, I don't have much to say here, but rather to tell you, if there's any good platform for this protest, in as much as things are very bad, I will also bring my own quota, maybe financially, to sponsor this very protest. In anywhere I can come in, I will be there.
I think what you should do to support the protest is to call your people to come out. So everyone should call their people to come out for the protest. Especially those who want to come out. Don't force anyone. Anyone that says he don't want to protest, he has his own opinion and right. There is no need of forcing people to protest. And you understand, sir?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But one thing I want to let you know is this. Remember, hunger is a very dangerous weapon. And this very elite has used it to weaponize so many people in Nigeria, and they're still going to use it. Even as this very sound of this protest is going on, I'm telling you, if you go to Lagos State right now, in some very timid places, you will see the obas and the bales calling off the market women outside and warning them over this protest. You know why? The person on top there has already compromised them.
Yeah.
And they're coming out based on what they were told to do. And they're trying to put fears in these women. So these women will go home and also keep their children at home and not allow them to come out.
It's a normal thing, sir.
It's a weapon going on everywhere.
It's a normal thing. Yeah, but we should not capitalize on that.
I want to say this, please. I want to say this quickly so that I will leave you and other people to speak.
All right.
Let me say this too. The question here I'm asking, how did the NSAS end? What really compromised that very protest? Have we learned from what happened in that protest? What did we learn from that protest? And how are we going to, cancel the infiltration of the people into this protest that's coming up right now? What are we going to do about it? Not about telling people come out. When they come out to protest, the people they're going to use to compromise this very protest, what are we doing in order to stop it from coming in? That's my little question. Okay. That's my own contribution. Thank you so much, my brother. God bless.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So the answer to the question quickly is that you see, the purpose of NSAS is different, and NSAS was different from this protest. This protest is all about to end a bad governance. NSAS was not to end a bad governance. It was just a message. What ended the protest was when they started saying is that the federal government has scrapped the SACs. So you cannot be protesting for NSAS and they said, okay, we have removed the SACs, and you will still continue the protest, meaning you are looking for another thing. You understand? So that was the issue there. So thank you so much for your contribution, sir. Thanks everyone for staying tuned. And good morning, sir.
Mr. Okocha, are you still online?
Yeah, I'm still online. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm calling you from Georgia. This is Oscar. So what I wanted to contribute, I don't even want to take a whole lot of time. So okay, everybody keep talking about the Igbos, the Igbos, the Igbos. The Igbos are not good to become the president of that country called Nigeria. But they wanted to come out and protest. I mean, come on, man. Sometimes I don't even know how to think. Even though I am an IPOB and a Biafran, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? So even though we're not in support of, we've been clamoring for the creation of that country called Nigeria. So it happens that will be, contested, and of course everybody saw that he won outrightly. They should have given it to him, but he took it right before everybody's eyes. And that was when I expected there would have been an uproar. But of course, Obi, I don't know what he told
Obi said that everybody should calm down.
But why must they do that, though? That don't make no sense.
That is his own part of cowardness.
Obi is a billionaire. He's already made. These kids are fighting for their own survival. They should not have listened to that man. They should have come out and protest. That's what they should have done. But because they are cowards, that's why they listen to him. Now, where have that brought them to?
No, I believe it's loyalty. I believe it's loyalty.
It has nothing to do with it. They have to fight for themselves, not for Obi. Obi is a billionaire. The kids have to fight for themselves, for their own survival, not for Obi. Loyalty, listen, what we need in Nigeria is no loyalty, my brother, man. We don't need that shit right now. What we need is what? These kids are fighting for their survival, for everybody's survival, not for Obi. So that's where they made the first mistake. So that's that one. My brother, let me tell you something, man. Nigerian government are very smart, to be honest with you. You see what they've already started. What's his name? This guy, Sowore, going seeing the NYSC graduating or whatever. How he went to them and wear the NYSC uniform, promising them this, promising them that, promising them as soon as they graduate, he will pay for they'll get a job right away. These are ways of trying to, because this government, they don't care for us. They know that these kids they've already set up time for them to, come out for protest. Now this is when they promise
coming out. And then check this out again. This man, so-called the president, he said a few days ago that Dubai, I think that's Dubai, Emirates, they've lifted the sanction for visa. And it happens that this is all lies. This is the second time this man is doing this. This is to just calm these guys down. And on top of that, just this week, I think starting this week or next week sometime, these are so-called big brother Nigeria is coming out. These are avenues to distract these kids. That's why I say, listen, man, these people are holding us on rampage, man. They are holding your mind. They are holding us in brokers. They are holding us, and they know. And these kids, again, once they do go out, which I don't take them serious, to be honest with you. Once they go out, and they maybe somehow they might probably maybe open up some warehouses or implant some warehouse, or just look for food like a palliatives or whatever. You see, these kids will go over there and start looting and stealing those palliatives, and the protest is going to be interrupted. Or
do you think so? Do you think the protest will be interrupted like that? I don't think so.
They are hungry. They are hungry and desperate. They are not serious people. This is the truth. Let's not deceive ourselves. They are not serious people. Once they see palliatives of rice and beans and the rest of it, they will say, this is food. This is what we are looking for. They will go in and start looting all those things.
What will happen if they really achieve the purpose of the protest?
My brother, you'll be disappointed. The reason why this is not going to work is just simply because we're not one people. We are just not one people.
But this time around, we are going to do this as well, not because we want one Nigeria. Because if you listen to what Sowore enlisted there, it's not all about one Nigeria self, but it is all about the people who are being oppressed.
Yeah, but my brother, that's not even the point. Some people are coming out to protest for what? For a new Nigeria. That's some of them are coming out to do.
No.
Some of them are coming out to protest for, I'm telling you that I've seen it on the internet. Some of them are coming out to protest for a new Nigeria. Some of them are coming to protest for a bad government. My brother, I think the only protest that we need right now, to be very honest with you, is for them to protest for the release of Marcel Nnamdi Kanu.
But it's part of the protest.
No, he didn't make that one a priority of releasing Marcel Nnamdi Kanu, because I tell you, my brother, that guy, every suffering we all suffer in Nigeria today, is all those preachers Marcel Nnamdi Kanu has been preaching, and what is going on today is, if they release Marcel Nnamdi Kanu, everybody's going to benefit from it, because what he has been clamoring, it's not just about the Igbos or the Biafrans, having their own region or having their own country. It's for the indigenous people of that contraption. He wants everybody to be free, both the Fulanis, both the Hausas, both the Yorubas. He wants everybody to be free. He has been shouting. But they know why they're holding him. They know that guy meant well for everybody. So if there must be any sort of protest, I believe, my brother, and I'm just speaking my own opinion, it's not about this one. Is to say, you know what, we want Marcel Nnamdi Kanu to be released. To just stick on it. Because once he comes out, I believe things is going to settle down, and then we'll move from there.
I believe he will come out.
Yeah.
I believe.
So my brother, let me end it. I don't want to, because a lot of people have been coming. I've called so many times too. So
that is why I decided to do it in that way.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, brother. Yes, sir. Well done.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks everyone for your time and patience. I know some persons are supposed to be working, some persons are supposed to be sleeping, but we are here sharing opinion because of what is going on. So I really appreciate everyone. Very soon we'll call it a night, and tomorrow we'll be here at midnight to know how far we have gone about this, and also the important topics that we are still going to discuss tomorrow. So I really appreciate everyone who joined this wonderful program. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. That is the only way you can help me, So subscribe to this channel and share my videos. I really appreciate everyone. So if there is anything you wanted to contribute that time did not permit you, you can also send messages to the same WhatsApp number, and I will also get back to you. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful night.